All right.
Someone suggested we do something together.
You're kind of not in
My head's
focus.
cut off.
I know. You're taller than me.
She's so short. She's such
Let me
a short
fix
pie.
the tripod. Hold on. Okay. That's better.
She's a big and not like me.
Mm-hmm. First off, let me start with, I'm going to have a lisp. It bothers me immensely, and I didn't really want to go on here, but I broke my one tooth right at the gum line, and so they had to take it out and take the whole root and everything out, and now I have a flipper in. I don't know if you know what that's called, but I have to wear this for 6 to 8 weeks. I sound like I got a lisp, and I'm sure I'll adjust, but nonetheless you'll hear something different. That's what it is. I don't have food in my mouth, but okay. Anyway.
And we don't have a clue what we're going to talk about.
No, that's what we came on here to say. Is like, we want to do something on Wednesdays together. We'll set up the tripod like this, and we're going to see what it is. Maybe give us some suggestions as to what we want to do. If you want to ask us questions and then we answer them, or if you want to tell us a topic and we'll talk about that topic, or if you want us to just come up with something, you know, we can do that too. So, what is your thoughts?
My thoughts is I want to go on a rant. My rant is about the U.S. government and the stupid frickin' Medicare program. First of all, they have old people decide what they're going to do with the rest of their lives as far as health insurance goes, and they give you no help. So last year, Jim's my husband, turned 65, and we misunderstood the Medicare procedure, and so we just filed for Medicare A, which is hospitalization, because he has regular insurance, and we were assured that this regular insurance was still going to pay everything. But come to find out, no, we needed Medicare B, which we found out on my birthday, so thank goodness I was able to do the right one. But we have to pay all of his medical bills for the whole year, minus 20% that the insurance is going to pay, because they said that Medicare is supposed to pay the first 80%. So we went to Medicare to try to straighten it all around, but oh no, it's not that simple. We have to wait until January 1st, which is a holiday, so we'll have to go on the 3rd or 4th, whatever, and file right away. And then we won't have insurance on him, Medicare insurance, until next July. And then from the July and for the rest of his life, not just 1 month, not for the 15 months that we screwed up, almost 4, that we screwed up, for the rest of his life he has to pay 10%, and that just pisses me off beyond all get out. And all of our senators and, you know, politicians and that, they have free health insurance for as long as they live, whether they're serving the country or not. They can serve one frickin' term, and for the rest of their life they have health insurance. Denise has got to take a call because she's so important. But just to get me off my rant, that's just the way it goes.
Hold on. Hello.
So she's taking this call because it's so important, you know. But anyway, that just drives me crazy. It's just, you know, we made a mistake. We admitted it. We're willing to pay a 10% penalty for 15 months because whatever. But they didn't pay any of the medical bills for the 15 months. We had to pay the medical bills for the 15. It didn't cost them not 1 red cent out of their pocket, or your pocket, because as you pay the taxes. But that's enough of that.
Your rant is done.
My rant is done.
That wasn't a topic we were going to talk about.
We didn't know. We just didn't know.
I'm going to talk about, I know I've been missing, and I've just been in a funk, and it just, I think going on vacation and then gaining weight.
Losing ifte. You're on a rant of, what do you call it? A rant, not a rant.
No, I'm just...
A funk.
Yeah, it's just like losing ifte. So I'm talking to you, Tiffany. We got to get out of this because, and I'm still not out of it, quite honestly, but, and then just changing and going, starting work, and just kid problems. My 13-year-old who thinks he's 30, you know, and,
as all 13-year-olds do.
As all 13-year-olds do. But anyway, and then I'm going to be changing my meetings, and that's going to be on Saturday. So I mean, there's been a lot going on why I'm not on here, but it's not all like I'm in a complete funk. But Kim from Fit and Fabulous Mama sent me a thing and said, you know, are you okay? And I don't want to worry anybody, my goodness. No, I'm okay.
She's okay.
I'm still here, and I'm not sick or anything. It's just very busy and lots going on, and so I'll be back into a swing of it. Now, of course, this happened. I promised myself I was gonna have a video up every day, and then I had to be in the chair for an hour and a half doing that. So anyway, not to
She caused other people to be bumped on their appointments.
Yes, because that was longer than they anticipated, and surgery and stitches and the whole yacht. But anyway, so
But anyway, Denise is 10 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And so she always says that I don't know anything that went on in her life, which is kind of true, because when I was 17 and 18 dating and out of the house, she was only 7 or 8. And who wants to be bothered when you're 17 or 18 with a whiny little 8-year-old? I did go to one of her basketball games because she did play basketball in school. She doesn't have any memory of it, but I did go to one.
I don't remember.
It was boring as hell, but I did go. I think I had to bring her. I think that's the only reason I went. And then we've always been close since she's been, what, 25, 30, something like that.
Yeah, then we came back together.
We started getting back together. And then our first house that we lived on, I lived on this one street called Thornton, and the street came like 2 houses, and then I went into her street, which was Theodore, so we were close. And she deliberately bought that house to be close to me because my mom was living with me at the time, and she was still in pretty good health, but you know, I needed some help. And so she moved there, and then Denise moved out here, and I followed. So if I'm on my deck right now, and if I look that way, I can see her house. And if she's doing dishes in her kitchen, she can see my house. So we're pretty close, and so it's kind of good, because if we ever need like dish soap or toilet paper or anything, you know, you just walk over there and you get it, and it's like a store. And they make fun of me because my refrigerator out in the garage, I've got milk and beer and cottage cheese. It's like a refrigerator at the store, so my son-in-law always makes fun of me. But her house has got Pepsi because her husband drinks a lot of Pepsi.
Yes,
so.
badly. I gave that up over a year ago, and he still drinks it. But anyway.
But
and that bothered me sitting there, which is surprising to me.
It would bother me. Well, you know what, it doesn't, because I got all that pop in the fridge. I have, like my family, like I have one that likes Coca-Cola, and I have one that likes Pepsi-Cola, and I have like one that likes 7-Up, and one that likes Diet Coke, and then my grandson likes like 7-Up or Sprite, and then my son-in-law only likes water. So I have all, and I like iced tea. Well, I do like iced tea. And then my grandkids like Hawaiian Punch. But
why did we talk about that?
I don't know what we talked about. Oh, what is funny? What is funny?
Why they cared, I don't know.
2 things that happened with me involving my grandchildren is the other day I got called to school for my granddaughter Alyssa, who is 8 in the 3rd grade, because she brought her hamster to school. She stuffed it into one of her stuffed animal purses that you zip up, and she went to her SAC program in the morning. So she was there an hour and a half before they realized that what's going on in that corner. All those kids are so enthralled. It was because she had a hamster. So I had to go to the school and get it, and I took her out of school to bring it home, and then the aide said, well, why don't you just take the hamster home? I said, I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm not touching that rat. She's coming with me. I'll bring her back. And that's what I did. And then today my granddaughter called me to tell me that she has a new teacher. She's in kindergarten, Sophia. And but the teacher's name is a bad word, and she can't say it. And so I asked her what it was, and she says it's Miss Alyssa Bitch. She says, then bitch, that's the bad word.
Like you wouldn't know.
Like I wouldn't know. Me of all people. But anyway. Anywho.
So, did you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to California, Kellafornia, 1964. I just started watching her videos. She's been commenting to mine all the time. And
Commenting?
Well, I was going to make fun of her lisp, but I was nice enough not to say anything. I thought that's me, so I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I've been watching her videos, and she's been making comments on my site on Update Mondays, and so. But we're looking for suggestions for a name for our Wednesdays. So.
Yeah, and what you want us to talk about, what you want us to do.
See, she's lisping, but I'm not making fun of her.
Okay, you are. Now you are.
But anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, tonight's Big Brother. That's our favorite show.
Yep.
I'm hoping that Steve wins. Not that I want him to win. I wanted Johnny Mac to win.
I want Johnny Mac to win,
but
too.
And I don't want Liz
Hopefully
to win any
Johnny
money.
Mac will win the money. You know how the favorite.
I think he'll win the $25,000 for the best, whatever. But Vanessa just needs to go. But I think it's fixed that she's gonna. If she wins, I do think it's fixed because she's got a show coming out on CBS, which I will not watch, because I do think that this season was rigged.
Okay,
but
we're closing in on 10 minutes.
we're closing in on 10 minutes.
So we're going to be done here.
I could
So
go
you gotta
on forever.
Like us.
Subscribe.
Comment. And give us your ideas of what you want us to talk about. And that was this list. But topics.
She really wasn't drinking. She
No.
really wasn't.
Topics that you might want us to discuss, or questions if you want us to answer something, we'll probably tell you because we don't have an edit button.
What is funny though is we're not going to show you the picture, but she sent me a picture of her tooth,
Oh,
but she forgot and she said it is a mass text.
I thought I was just sending it to her because it looked really bad and I wanted to show her and get sympathy, but instead I sent it to
A lot of
many people. But anyway, so we'll see you next. Well,
you'll see her Friday.
Saturday. I'll be.
Oh, you're
back
gonna put your video up.
I have my quilt retreat information I'm going to put up. I was going to do that yesterday, but I was knocked out, so maybe tomorrow. So this will come up today, and then maybe that one tomorrow, and then who knows for Friday. I don't know.
We'll think of something. She took some pictures of some ugly spider webs in the grass that she thought was so cool.
Oh, that was just a minor thing.
But maybe she'll throw that in there so you can see that. You'll see it really wasn't that great. But she just went on and on about it.
Anyway. All right. We're going to be done now.
Yeah, we're done.
Are we done?
We're done.
Okay. Goodbye.